survival. You will shrink down and suddenly blades of grass become towering walls, beetles become terrifying foes, and spiders, well, they're absolutely terrifying. Resource gathering, crafting, and base building become essential as you'll have to fend off hungry insects and navigate through complex environmental puzzles. What's really great though about this backyard adventure is that you can do it with friends. You can in with 3 others to survive and build bases together, which is a fantastic addition, and honestly, I've spent countless hours myself doing so. Grounded has a surprising amount of depth and mystery in its sort of cutesy art style, as you can truth find your shrunken state in this filled with danger and imagination. Now, we can finally get ready to live out our pirate dreams. Sea of Thieves drops us into a gorgeous open world seascape where you and your crew can hunt treasure, take down mythical creatures, and engage in epic ship-to-ship battle. You'll explore many mysterious islands, tackling legendary quests, and encounter other player crews who may be looking to plunder your hard-won loot. With regular updates and story-driven adventures, Sea of Thieves really has become one of the most content-rich pirate games out on the market. The unpredictable encounters, the wild multiplayer experiences, and everything in between means that every single session feels incredibly unique. It's a world where adventure is always on the horizon, so definitely grab a crew, hoist those sails, and dive into the pirate's life in Sea of Thieves. If you're craving fast-paced mayhem in a post-apocalyptic world, then Rage 2 is your ticket to non-stop action and adrenaline-fueled chaos. Set in a massive open-world wasteland, this game combines over-the-top combat with exploration across diverse handcrafted environments, from dense jungles to barren deserts and neon-lit towns. As a ranger named Walker, you're on a mission to take down the tyrannical authority using a seriously impressive arsenal of weapons and nanotrite powers that let you obliterate enemies in creative ways. Rage 2 doesn't hold back on the fun, it really is a power fantasy that lets you unleash pure chaos in a world that feels alive with danger. It's all about style, explosions, and a hefty dose of that incredible personality. Now, I highly recommend that you take a journey to a world inspired by New Caledonia, especially with Chia. You will play as a young girl with the incredible ability to soul jump into animals and objects. This power lets you experience the world in so many fresh ways. You can soul jump into a bird to soar through the skies, a fish to dive into water, or even a rock to roll down a hill. The tropical islands you explore are lush, colourful, and full of life, from dense jungles to sparkling beaches. It has a lot of traditional music to play, secrets to uncover, and a world brimming with heartwarming charm and a lot of heart. Chia is a game that really celebrates nature, freedom, and discovery in the most beautiful way I've ever experienced. It's time to suit up as the Dark Knight in Batman Arkham Knight, and this one has actually been on Game Pass for quite some time, but I know many of you still have not played this excellent gem. Gotham City is sprawling and atmospheric, filled with every iconic location from Wayne Tower to Arkham Asylum. With villains like the Scarecrow and Penguin wreaking havoc across the city, you'll have your hands full as you fight to save Gotham once again. The game's combat system here is the pinnacle of the Arkham series, letting you glide with classic Batman moves and gadgets. Also, don't forget this time around the Batmobile, which brings a new level of action with high-speed chases and tank battles. It really is the ultimate superhero experience and why Rocksteady was the best in the business, and this is one of the most immersive open-world cities in all of gaming. Up next is one of the most recent additions to Xbox Game Pass back in September, and that's Mafia Definitive Edition, and it finally takes us back to the 1930s in a meticulously crafted recreation of Lost Heaven, a city inspired by Chicago. You will of course play as Tommy Angelo, a cab driver who's been pulled into the world of organized crime, and every mission feels like a scene out of a classic mob movie. The setting here is rich with period detail, so you can think about vintage cars, authentic architecture, and jazz echoing from every single corner. The storyline here is also incredibly gripping, with a lot of drama, betrayal, and very intense chases. And while it's a more linear story, exploring Lost Heaven adds depth to this world, making you really feel like you're living and breathing in a 1930s gangster flick. I wanted to highlight this next game, especially if you're ready for some alpine magic. Dungeons of Hinterberg is an open world fantasy game where the mountains are filled with magical creatures, mystical ruins, and dungeons brimming with secrets. As an adventurer, you'll explore breathtaking peaks, solve environmental puzzles, and take on creatures in tactical combat. The game's art style here is very vibrant and whimsical and incredibly unique, really adding to that sense of adventure. Each dungeon has very unique themes and challenges, and also incredible rewards that make you feel like a true hero. Plus, the combat system mixes sort of melee with spellcasting, giving you lots of options to face whatever lurks in the depths. It's a beautiful and enchanting journey and a real hidden gem, so it's definitely worthwhile stepping into this magical world. Before we dive into the 10 remaining games today, please do consider subscribing as we upload Xbox content every single day. Currently, 82% of you are not subscribed. I would love